All right, we've got ourselves a Merlin game in 6P. Here we go. I'm kind of sad he knows on opposite team. Chaos on. I'm picking fucking Smallfoot or something. Oh god, I'm Hammer too. This is terrible. Thanks, Chaos. Really hope he's a VT. Okay, so what do we got here? I could pick clean, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to. Okay, Scooby picks clean. So if I'm VT, I kind of have to pick Inoki. That's just it. That's all there is to it. I wouldn't ever try to override Chaos as VT. So Chaos has given me an easy street to on Merlin. Question is, can people figure it out that I'm Merlin and that Inoki is a spy and that Chaos is a shit res? It's a new game. I'm gonna highlight what my res are saying. Actually, I really shouldn't. Two of them are VTs. I just gotta make sure I send the right messages. Oh, okay. Inoki picks me. I have to pick him back anyway, so it's kind of a pointless pick. Okay, so if I'm VT, I'd be thinking this is one spy, this is one spy. And Scooby picked, what, JoJo and Small? So JoJo was saying that person's res. I just pick Inoki back. And this floats. Really hurts if this fails. So JoJo might be Percival. I'm going to highlight his chat from now on. JoJo is slowly hinting that M1 could have floated. Thanks, Inoki. Let's see what Chaos says. I got in trouble in another game as a VT for not picking somebody who on-picked me. Did Circle make your avatar? No. Everyone's on-picked. JoJo is the last person who could... Yeah, Inoki likes Chaos. Makes sense. It's a sensible pick from his point of view. JoJo has this chance to claim M1 floated. Well, then again, he is... if he's Percival, he's Hammer. Okay. So here I'd be saying... Let's see what I'd be saying. So I wouldn't like Chaos, right? So I'd pick Small. I'd pick this, I think. This would be like one team I'd try as a VT. I'll pick this. Just trying to make the picks based on the VT-ish stuff. Unfortunately, I'm a Merlin without an M1, really. And I had to pick a spy because one of my res picked a spy. So we'll see what happens. Scooby says that's bad. He could also be Percival. I got 2 apps. Yeah, it's a good point. How do I hint at Chaos's M1 being bad? Scooby picked a good one. Oh, I see. I picked against Scooby's M1. I should have thought about that. Okay, Jojo. I'm trying not to be outed as Merlin. I completely forgot that Scoob's M1. So I'm saying I'm like VTing Scooby by picking that. Of course, if Chaos is Percy, then also. This is fine. I think this fails, and I'm probably going to look a lot more res afterwards. I'm not sure how to hint at Chaos's M1 being the only bad one. I shouldn't have picked that M1 or M3. That was a bad M3. But what do I pick? I can't slam clean, right? Surely not. It's too easy to slam clean. I've given them that Eno is a spy. Right? And see, what that M1 is saying is that Chaos... I'm trying to say Eno's a spy. Chaos, you picked a spy. I'm not trying to spy him. Okay. I've got two people telling me JoJo is res and Eno's a spy. Remake anyone. He's claiming he's Morgana too. He's just claiming dead Merlin here. Oh, Chaos. Chaos is such a VT. Luckily, we've got decent res here. So here I can pick As a VT, I can pick JoJo and Scooby. Because I've said I don't like Eno. And I'm Hammer anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying not to hard hint at it. But it's kind of hard. I don't know if I'm already outed as Merlin here. Like, I on-picked him. I've already said I like JoJo, so I can pick JoJo. The way JoJo... One of these two is my... Chaos pick rejected that, so that's really good. He's never going to get shot, though. Unfortunately, I'm Merlin, right? So it's not going to be easy if they start saying I can't hammer. JoJo likes chaos. So I pretty much have... At this point as a VT, I'd have the team. Can I be as... have the audacity to off-pick it? I love this guy. Eno has just sent me a DM. That's not good. That's not... He says he's VTing me. That's not good. This is bad. Like, really bad. I don't want to say anything, but I don't want to ignore him. Actually, I can't ignore him. You know why? Because I can... Okay, what I'm going to tell him is, like... So, when you have OBS open, which is my recording software, Discord is muted. So I'll just be like, I didn't get your chats. And then he'll watch this video and be like, that bitch. And I'll be like, but I was fucking Merlin. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that got almost off approved. That's scary. Maybe I can approve this now. I don't like this. I don't want to say anything. Yeah, safety reject. That's correct. Thank God I didn't say anything. That could have been me outing. And I can, of course, say that as a spy or a res, but... He picks it. Well, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna approve. And let's see if they've put it together. Tried to... Let's see. I don't know if they can shoot me here, but we'll find out. It's always stressful being Merlin, but I think my res played really well. The only thing bad was that Chaos picked his M1, but I think I unmerlined enough. Oh god, was Assassin. Yeah, damn. They're on the right track. Hopefully they just shoot JoJo now and don't think about it too deeply. Like, they can Merlin me. It's not impossible to Merlin me. Ino is Assassin. JoJo as Percival picked 2 Merlins. Oh, man. Imagine that. And he picks me over Ino somehow. That's crazy. After it fails, I wonder how he doesn't... And then I picked Morg, thinking Ino is Morgana. Scoob's the Percival to me, in that case. Oh, thank God. Said something weird about 3.1. Yeah, no, Chaos can't ever be Merlin here. Or, excuse me, I'm Merlin. Chaos can't ever be anything but a VT here, at least from my perspective. I think Scooby is a really good Percival candidate too, because he rejected at 3.1, which I should have realized, and the way he kind of Percivals later. Actually, I don't know if I said it at this point either, but I could have picked Morgana. Scooby wouldn't reject 3.1. Yeah. No, they're never going to shoot Chaos. That's fine. I just need them to shoot JoJo instead of me. Can he, though? It's his M1. That's the only way he can reject it. I should have realized. Scooby picked that for his M1. That was a minor mistake. Of course, I VT him for that, And if he's Percival... But I think it's more likely that that Morgana is here, failing on Scooby, and that's how I become Merlin after 3.2 fails. Because even with Inoki as a spy, I'm resing JoJo, I definitely thought Inoki was Morg. Which I guess it doesn't make much sense, right? It doesn't make much sense for Morgana to just straight up on-pick a res. So I probably should have realized that when he on-picked me. That he's Assassin. But that's okay. I don't need to know which spies there are which. I just need to know who my Percival is and res them properly. And I pick Scoob with my 3.21. As Percival, he can see that it has 2 Merlins on it, so he rejects. But I think that's enough. And after this fails, that's good enough info for him, hopefully, to figure it out. After this fails, by the way, somebody says something about it, M1, M2 singling. And I res JoJo because of that, which is not entirely consistent with logic. But it's good enough from my perspective. I should highlight the spies chat, just so it's a little easier to tell it apart. It's always hard to tell the chats apart. I can't believe they're actually considering Chaos as a Merlin candidate here. He VT'd about as hard as possible. What did he do to become Merlin? He picked this 4.1. Here's this. I'm not even sure where that 4.1 comes from. He pick rejects it, so there's that. And then after, yeah. After all this all gets apped. And then they add me. I'm pretty happy they added me. It's definitely possible they might not. It's the final mission. And I can't say anything at that point that's going to make me res. I'm Merlin. I'm the one who has to res the last res. And I'm not on M4. But I must have done enough as Merlin to be Merlin to my Percival. And so they app this. And I'm pretty sure it's JoJo. If it's not JoJo, then it's Scooby. How does Chaos spy Inoki? How does Chaos spy Inoki? That's such a bad question. If you're watching this Smallfoot, I'm just going to let you know. Inoki got spied by 3 other people. All 3 of us spied Inoki before Chaos spied Inoki. Like, I can go back through chat history, I guess. We can go up. Inoki is a spy, he says here. Sorry, Ino, I like JoJo. I'm spying Ino. Yeah, Inoki might figure it out. He might be good enough to figure out that I'm just Merlin. Like, he reses me, and I res JoJo. And the reason I res JoJo is because of his chats in M2, is what I'm trying to put it out there as, you know? Like, these chats, he's claiming PR. And he's claiming PR in a way that makes me look like a VT, too, which is really good of him, you know? Those chats are massive. JoJo says this. What does Scooby says? Some Merlin. Okay. I guess M2 didn't double. Yeah. 3 people all spied Inoki. I mean, Scooby kind of, it's a softish spy. Because JoJo hard spied Inoki and then I hard spy him. Or I guess JoJo kind of soft spies him, I hard spy him, and then Scooby says it only singled. He retracts it kind of, but it doesn't really matter. Once it's out there, it's out there. So I don't know if I told them that this is a recording. I don't want to say anything during assassination either. Average assassination time is 5 minutes. Yeah, right. It's probably already been more than 5 minutes. Still don't know how Inoki gets spied. That's a good question. I can be, let's see. If I'm Percival to JoJo, right? I see Chaos as a VT, pick another VT. And so I pick that VT as Percival, right? And then Jojo as Merlin is like, oh, that's a fast pick. Oh, I guess I have to pick this, you know? Like, and I'm Percival listening to him, and then it fails, right? So that kind of Merlins him to me, if he's Merlin. It's a good question. They might put it together. If I'm a VT, it might go down similarly because I'm just listening out for power rolls. At that point, you know, if I'm a VT, JoJo's definitely power rolling, like just hard claiming power roll to me. For my M1, I'm a VT. If he's Percival, I'm a VT picking another VT because Chaos did. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why we didn't insta-shoot. Wasted 10 minutes. Yeah. We just had a really good Percival. It's not really on spies for losing. Alright, I will stop the recording there. See you guys later.